Hello there. We all know and love the standard store queue command. But sometimes we don't want to think about exact numbers. We just want to say, store it in the next one, or just before this queue. That's where the store queue next, previous, plus, and minus come in. Here's the sequence with queues 1 to 6. Queue 3 is active. Let's say I want my spots to be white in the next queue. We select the spots, apply the preset white, and type store queue next. The values will be stored into the next queue. That's queue 4. If that queue doesn't exist yet, grandMA3 creates the next available whole number. Let's go to the end of the queue list. Select all our fixtures, set them to green with full dim. Using the store queue next command now creates queue number 7. And of course, it works the other way around. Store queue previous stores values into the previous queue. Let's select our LED and steps group, make them blue, and store them to the previous queue using the store queue previous command. This time, let's add /merge so we avoid the store pop-up. We can even count forward or backward. For example, with Q1 active, we select all our washes, set them to orange, and use the command store queue next 3/merge. This stores the values 3 queues ahead, so into Q4. But what if we want to build queues in between? That's where plus and minus shine. Let's say my sequence only has Q1, 2, 4, and 6, and Q4 is active. We select our LED and steps, set them to red, and type store queue plus. This creates Q5. If I repeat the command, easy with the up arrow on the keyboard, grandMA3 squeezes the new queue in between, Q4.1. Repeat the command again, it will become 4.01, and so on up till 3 points behind the single digit when no room is left to squeeze. Using minus works the same, but backwards. For example, store queue minus creates Q3. Now let's combine this with numbers. With Q3 active, we will select our washes and give them a nice yellow. Now we will type store queue plus 1/merge. That gives the same result as store queue next/merge. It stores in Q4. Let's go back to Q3 and give the command store queue plus 0.5. grandMA3 calculates this for us and creates Q3.5. It can also go backwards. Store queue minus 0.4 creates Q2.6. So plus and minus give us real freedom to place queues exactly where we want them. To recap, next and previous are fast ways to move forward or backward through existing queues. Plus and minus let us insert new queues in between or even calculate relative numbers. These little shortcuts can save you a lot of time when building complex sequences. And of course, you can build macros with these commands. Try them in your next show file and see how much faster queuing can be. Happy programming!